I am Harish. In this video, I am delivering a lecture on the meaning of working capital and working capital management. As we know, what is capital? In simple way, it is the amount or fund introduced or invested by the businessman into the business. So the next question arises, what is the purpose of capital? Business requires capital for two purposes. One is for the establishment and the second one is for the day-to-day working. Establishment means for setting the business, that is in the initial phase. For this, business requires land, building, furniture, machinery, long-term investment, etc. These are assets. Moreover, these are fixed assets and requires huge amount of capital. So capital used for purchasing the fixed assets are called fixed capital. Clear? So in the establishment phase, business requires fixed assets and the amount used for purchasing the fixed assets are called fixed capital. So coming to the next purpose of capital, that is for the day-to-day working. Day-to-day working comprises of every business have to maintain cash or bank balance, liquid cash, then raw materials, then finished goods, then the debtors, during credit size debtors will arise and prepaid expenses will be there and short-term investments are necessary. These are current assets because these are assets for the day-to-day working, very important, day-to-day working, and these assets can be converted into cash within a short period. For these current assets, an amount of capital is required, and one more thing is that in the day-to-day working, there are certain liabilities also. That means creditors or bills payable, bank overdraft, then outstanding expenses like outstanding wages or commission or rent, whatever it may be, then short-term loan, then tax payable. So these are the liabilities which are to be paid within a short period. That is why these liabilities are called the current liabilities. So on the one hand, there are certain current assets in the day-to-day working. On the other side, there are certain current liabilities which are to be discharged immediately. So in day-to-day working, there are certain current assets and current liabilities. Both are short-term. Yes, both are short-term. As far as current assets are concerned, current assets generates inflow of cash, whereas current liabilities, there is an outflow of cash. These are obligations. Clear? In the day-to-day working, current assets and current liabilities are to be considered. So we can say that working capital means the capital required for the day-to-day working of the business. That is in a simple meaning of working capital, means the day-to-day working of the business. To be more specific, working capital means the capital required for managing the current assets and current liabilities. As we know that for the day-to-day working, we require current assets and there are certain liabilities also. So we have to manage. So working capital means the capital required for managing the current assets and current liabilities. So one more meaning for working capital. With the help of a formula, working capital is equal to the difference between the current assets and current liabilities. That is current assets minus current liabilities. So that is the purest meaning of working capital, because we are deducting the current liabilities from the current assets, because when you are deducting the current liabilities, that shows the credibility of the business, or that shows the liquidity of the firm, that shows the quality of the current assets for discharging the liabilities. So when you are deducting the current liabilities from the current assets and the balance figure, we can call it as the working capital. Okay, coming to the next, what is working capital management? Very simple. Working capital management is nothing but managing the working capital, or we can say managing the current assets and current liabilities, or planning, organizing, directing and controlling of current assets and current liabilities, or we can say short-term assets and short-term liabilities. Clear? So in this video we discussed about the meaning of working capital and the working capital management. In the next video we will discuss the types of working capital. Okay.